Congratulations. Alright. Prepare for trouble and make it double. Hello, fairy bread. How's it going? Hello, sniper. Hello, overthrown. Watermelon. The sweet aroma of watermelon. Hello, Luna. I lost my account. What? I don't believe you. No way. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. If it's you, text me on Discord or send a message on Discord. Panic attack? What you panicking for, dude? Alright, I'm not joking. Send a message in the chat right now, and I'll believe you. You're joking. Where's my... Oh. You gotta be joking. We're gonna lock in today, fellers. See, I was gonna do the fan art today, but I left the sketch in my car, and I'm not sketching it again, so I'll do it tomorrow. But... But, that's also... Panic attack in school. What the hell do you have a panic attack for? What could you possibly have a panic attack over? I don't... What could you possibly have a panic attack over? You know what the greatest enemy to man, overthrown, is? Overthinking. Do not overthink. Overthinking, like I said to many people before, hell is in the mind. Alright. Random lollipop guy. You've already seen him before, but here he is again. You know, when I flip certain things, it looks weird. But yeah. What happened to Fairy? Oh, so it is you. What happened to your other account? Alright, dun dun dun. This phone's a little messed up right now. I think it's because of cracks. Alright. I feel like it's been a long time since I came here. Oh, maybe so. You'll realize there's nothing to panic over. You know what one of my most dumbest people I know said? He said, it's a feeling, it'll pass. So that's what it will be. It's a feeling, it'll pass. It'll all pass. You'll be fine. And, you know, it sounds so simple at first hand, but really, it's a actual, very profound statement. It's okay. Just get through your day. Stop thinking about it. Worry about what's in front of you. Going to work, who cares? It's just a job. Just don't overwork yourself. That's the only thing I recommend. Now, should I continue this or should I draw something else? This is what I drew last live stream. I had to delete last live stream because I was playing music on there. Very annoying. Listen, you're talking to the most overthinking guy in all of existence. The worst thing you could do is worry about something that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether an upset customer or an upset person. Alright. As long as they're not close, you don't have to worry. Understand? Just... Yep. Yeah. Hi, hello Bianca. Boom! Hello, young buck. What is that? Is that Chinese? Alright. Alright, hello Walmart sack. Unfortunately, I won't be doing the video today. I was gonna do it today, but my sketch is in the car and I was ready to do it. And come find out, I left it in the car and I'm not going back out. So I'll do it and upload the video tomorrow. But it's a good portion sketched out, so I already have the idea what I want to do with it. Anyway, hello, Ramos. Hello, hello. My family was yell. Oh, I get migraines, dude. Telling me what happened at school, and I told them. They told me I was too young to have a panic attack. I think younger people are more enticed to have a panic attack, especially these days. You know, we should all. Wouldn't you want to know, Diane? That's a unique way of spelling it, I believe. Should I tell you my name? I will never tell you. I got my artist markers. Have fun. I'm gonna start coloring myself in a little bit. But Luna, heartbreaking. Top character sheet, never. Never. Now, should I outline this and ink this or just leave it like this? I think I'm gonna leave it like this. I'm gonna do another one of these. For some reason, I can only draw good on small paper. But we're almost done. Well, we're not almost done. We're like 70% done. I still want to get to this line right here. But yeah, I'm strategically placing every race on here, but it's getting quite annoying. I don't think I've ever had a panic attack because I was always taught when I was younger to toughen up fast. If I don't toughen up, I get smacked in the back of the head. Alright. I look funny with my glasses? You've never seen me without my glasses. Shorty. You overthink because you're not busy. You gotta keep yourself busy. That's the only way it works, buddy. Keep yourself busy. You know why people get, like, drinking problems? Smoking problems? You wanna know why? Because they're thinking too much. Don't think. Do I like Sonic? He's cool and all. They just came out with a Sonic racing video game, by the way, like a couple days ago, I believe. Yeah, imagine losing it. Wait, Gus. I like Sonic the fast food chain. You know why people have these vices like that? Because they overthink and they don't keep themselves busy. As human beings, we must be working on something. Humans weren't made to live in a box in society. You understand? Humans are made to be working towards something. We're never supposed to stop moving. It's not in the plan. It's not in our natural diagram. We're not supposed to be in these boxed areas worrying about who thinks what. We're supposed to be. Alright, I'm drawing. Draw! Ah! I am drawing. I'm whipping out a paper. Cakes is yelling at me. Let me just clean up a little bit, you know. But listen, for me, you know, I overthink every day. And overthinking's just fine. Overthinking has its pros, because you can see outcomes. But, also, you're gonna be in a standstill every time, little man. I apologize. You're gonna be in a standstill. You wanna stand still? This is a random paper I found. I don't really know where it is. I don't even think it's for drawing per se, but I'd say it's just for fancy paper. But I like it. Because I also did this on there. No, I don't want to find the paper again. Promo art. It should be here. Yeah, there it is. That's going to be the new cover. Anyway. Hello, Mr. Marlborough. I'm quite impressed, Mr. Sawyer. You've done caught my angle. You've done intrigued me, mister. You've done intrigued. It is a great concept. I see it. I see it. Alright, I think Jesus is real. I mean, I don't. Well, I do, but I don't. It's a weird way of saying it. What's the diamond on the top right? Do you guys see that? There's like a diamond right there. What the hell is that? Anyway, you can draw better than me. I mean, maybe. You need to stop thinking. The brain isn't always working. Finally, you see my vision. Yeah, it's almost good enough to where I want to steal it, but I won't steal it. There's a diamond right there. You don't see it, or you guys just see like people here and likes. There's a diamond. It's right there. So, yes, that's deep. Well, not really. I think if I were to say, I think all the prophets were real. They just came to us in different visions and different forms that fit our eyes the best. You understand? I think they all are one, but they split. You know, you can never say. Alright, where was we? I see the sub button. Well, you should click it, maybe. Maybe you should click that. Becker. Miss Becker, I should say. How do I say your name? You can steal it if you want. It's not like I'm gonna do anything. Help you get through with it? I already just told you how to get through with it. I was just talking about my pet peeves earlier, and one of them is not listening to me. Oh, God. Well, no one knows about my video. Members only. Nerds. Alright, anyways, where am I going to draw? Should I outline him while I think of something to draw? Yeah, I'm going to outline him while I think of something else to draw. So, how are you guys today? Or tonight? But overthrown. Like I've told you before, like I've told you thousands of times, I'm going to say this once today, that you have to get busy. No grown man should be doing nothing with himself. That's just the facts. And the only way, if your mind's overstimulated, there's a reason. Drop your phone in the toilet and go experience something. The experiences are coming, passing you by every day. Once in a lifetime experiences are passing you by every single day. Isn't that wild to think about? That's with everyone. Moshka Becker, I'm Google. What's... Well, I didn't say introduction, but I guess you filled the rest in for me, buddy. I read books, I draw, I overthink. You read books, you draw. Seems like you're not exploring. You're missing the exploration part of it. You're missing the key, the oomph part of it. You're missing a huge part of it. You're never gonna stop thinking, but you can find subtle distractions. You can, yeah. What would I do? Well, I'd get to working. You gotta have a purpose. You have to find your purpose. Overthrown. You're literally at the age where you're gonna spend a huge chunk of this age finding what you want to do it yourself. You just don't know what you want to do it yourself. That's what you don't. Yes, explode. Masha Becker. What? Mashka Becker? Who's that? I'm Google. I play games, but everyone does that. Yes. See, you're just playing games to play the games, obviously, but It's the weekend, twin. I'm allowed to be lazy bum on the weekend if I gotta do physical labor all week, I suppose. I'm not talking about you. And that's a different circumstance. Nothing's black and white. Nothing's just one or the other. Of course, there's different variables at play, but Overthrones is more of a A and B black and white scenario. I already do know what I want to do. Okay, what do you I didn't see that. I almost seen those words, and I should time you out for not letting me see it. I already do know what I want to do. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? I've never heard what you do. What did you want to do? And you say things like you want to do them, but I don't see you actually trying to do it like you want to do it. So, I'll be your life coach. Don't. I already told. If he doesn't want to be saved, you're wasting your time. Overthrown thinks the talk is work. He thinks getting talked to is progress, but he doesn't actually turn to that progress. Just talking about it's not enough. You gotta actually do the thing, you know? Gotta actually get hip. Hello, punk bunny. But yeah. How are you? How are you this fine day? How is everyone's schooling adventure? I want an animation original story I worked on, which is my apocalypse story here. Okay, so what do you have for show for it? What do you have for show for it? You want something that's entirely unattainable in a quick succession. You know that, right? Let's start thinking a little bit realistic. So, you have what you want. Is that really what you want? Let's just ask yourself that question first. Do you want it because you think you want it? Or do you want it because you actually have no doubt in your mind that this is what you want to do? And it's okay not to entirely know what you want to do, but you have to have no doubts left in your mind that this is what you want to do. And after you get to that point, you got to ask yourself, what am I going to do to get to that point? Every day you should be plotting on how to get to that. Or you don't even have to plot, just move the needle every day. And if you're getting... And you also have to think of not a plan B, but a plan that's going to make your life most comfortable to achieve that goal. So, yeah. Like, your plan B isn't necessarily, like, don't quit your day job, but it's finding something you can call comfortable until you get what you want. You understand? King Crab? No. No. Is that a what? A what? A thornist? What is that? Guess I'll never know. I like lock keyholes on characters. I don't know why. Yeah, so his head is a lock, which you may know, and he has a keyhole in him. But yes. I might incorporate it into his powers, because I wasn't thinking about his abilities, but... abilities come from religions in this, or beliefs in a way. So as soon as he becomes king, technically he gains the power right then and there. Well, not necessarily, but not just like a snap of a finger, but he gets the power. But the lock is because it's more the power. It's like Gargro, how you get powers from him, but the power you get is more catered to what you are as a person and what you want and your needs and desires. And his needs and desires have to do with the lock. I'll be his... He locks in. Hello, Connor. A thornist? Oh, stop quoting me. Yeah, it's easy to get distracted. It's very easy. But what you need to do is reward yourself with the distractions or punish yourself when you don't meet what your standard. You know? You gotta... That's what I do. The reward is the drawing. No, the reward is the game. So, you say, I gotta do so-and-so in a certain amount of time, and then I can, then I'm allowed to play the game. Because if you do the reward, beforehand, you're not gonna ever go back to the drawing. You gotta reward yourself after. Like, I can't play, I'll just get these hours. Unless you're very disciplined and you know yourself, then you could do the opposite. Like I do sometimes, because I got quotas, But sometimes I'm like, I'll do it after. And then next thing you know, plasma's flying at night. Next thing you know, like anything is like, I don't know. My reward is lowballing Facebook Marketplace. Never. I won't stop. I'll never stop stealing. That's not a punishment. That's the easy way out, buddy. Pain is quick. That's just giving yourself a disorder at this point. Like, a real punishment is a real punishment. You gotta punish yourself before the reward. You got me talking like a motivational speaker here. Like I'm Gary V or whatever. But you gotta punish yourself before the reward. Otherwise the reward doesn't feel like you earned it. And you'll just stick with the reward and say maybe next time. You gotta do it now, man. I don't subscribe to Nike at all, but I say this a lot, but just do it. Stop thinking and just do it. Stop. You're thinking of like ultimatums. Stop giving yourself ultimatums. Just do it. Stop thinking and get after it. And then when you realize it's not so bad, and put on some distractions. That's literally, you should be doing this right now, Overthrown. Like, my live is literally an artist beacon in the sky to just lock in for a brief moment in time while I'm here. I'm your perfect distraction to start doing it now. Literally. I am literally your perfect distraction. Just like how I wait for these other guys to drop their podcast episode, and then I'm like, okay, that's the perfect time for me to lock in, and then I lock in at that specific time. That way, I can enjoy both at the same time. And I may be somewhat boring, but at least I can keep you moderately stimulated while you do your art stuff. Moderately. Kai's afraid of being betrayed because he doesn't trust anyone completely. What? Who's Kai? Alright. Actually afraid of TV static? Why? Hello, Basanti. I'm unemployed. I need a job. Oh. Watch your throat. Or else. Watch it. You think I'm going to remember that? How dare you? How dare you talk to your overlord like that? Watch it. Your lips are smacking too much. Move it. Your lip smackers. They're moving too much. Watch those lip smackers. Or get cooked. Or get fried. What is Kix doing to get banned? That's what I want to know. I knew he wasn't so harmless. You're a villain. I knew it. Act on a whisper. So popular. I was to get into drawing. What would your big someone at your level? It seems like you have a refined art style from what I looked at. or at least not refined, but in a good spot. I just say, literally, I say the same thing I say every time, and I have it written down. The best exercise. Okay, so you got your characters. Draw a cause and effect. 3 to 6 panel sequences showing a start of a situation and the effect of that situation. It doesn't have to be crazy. It could be someone kissing somebody. It could be someone tripping over somebody. Someone bumping into someone. Someone just picking up food at a supermarket. Someone waking up out of bed. And boom. And I'd always say to incorporate your favorite things into your comic or manga or whatever the heck your story. It doesn't matter what creation. Incorporate your favorite things you want to see, and then you'll keep wanting to do it because you'll incorporate your things. And if you're creative enough, you can incorporate different mediums into your stuff, and you can see it play out in your head like magic. It'll be like neurons firing off like fireworks and thunder. You'll get the hang of it, but I always suggest that people make stories not based off other things, but based off of their own aspirations, or whatever that word means. Because a lot of what I've seen is people just making mimics and copycats. And I would also suggest someone of yourself, which I like how I was, is to make a story with no inspirations. Do not look for inspirations at all. See what you can come up with on your own before you start looking at inspirations. Unless those inspirations are already plugged into your brain, that's a different story. But I'm gonna be that guy that takes over Numen's law. You sound like Johnny. If yeah, Luna, you could do that, but you could also start with the main points in your head. If you have like main things that you already know you want in your head, just write them, draw them down, like 3 sequences. That's what I did when I started. I know it turned out caca poo poo, and I got better since, but it got me somewhere. All right, what am I doing? What the hell am I doing? I always suggest, and you know, Sawyer, you don't even have to. Alright, so like these, for instance, you don't even have to, you can just sketch it when you're on your way to doing stuff, you know, you don't have to actually double down and buckle in and go super tryhard, just sketch it while you're on the move, and you'll see how the magic turns out. Get a tiny little sketchbook and draw while you're waiting, listening to your music, because your music's going to inspire you the most, I know. Fight for the IP. I feel like Johnny's obviously the better artist, but I feel like you would make it to what it would be, if anything, to what I want it to be without me telling you. I think that's what would make, if anything. But actually, Anti would, because I basically told him the story already. But yeah, but he's doing his own thing, respectfully. Respectfully. But hello, Mark. Yeah, you can use poses you already have. But you can always, you know. I'm not saying that you just draw, just mix it up a little bit. Make sure your drawing's interesting and not boring to you as a reader. What would you want to see as a reader? I always use my own self as a threshold to get started. And then I realized, dang, it could be a little bit better, and then I'll fix it later, but what would you want to see? And you know, and if you think it's a bad idea, I don't think it's necessarily anyone has a bad idea. It's always execution, because the silliest things get huge. And I'm not saying it's like, even those are stupid in its own, but I've seen some like silly concepts be written beautifully. If you have the vision, always work on it on the side, make it your side piece, and then if something plays out from it, then you go from there. That's my suggestion for you, Mr. Sawyer. Claymore's the MC. Yeah, I can't hand you nothing. You're not getting a piece of nothing. Oi, Mark. Golden, I'm just drawing, mate. Like a good old boy. I don't know why I'm yawning. I just somewhat napped. I can't nap anymore. I just, like, lay down with my eyes open. It's really annoying. I've just been so tired every day. It's aggravating. But, whatever. It's because I'm a night man. I shouldn't be up in the... But yes, that is my suggestion. 3 panel sequences of your ideas. How I first started, I drew BS down, and then I made a lot of bullet points that I ended up changing, but it still got me started. So, I'd say if you're making any story, combine all your passions into one. If possible. That way, so let's say the main character is a musician. Let's say he wants to be an actor. Let's, just incorporate your passions into it. Because if you learn them both at the same time, you can incorporate in your character. It's much easier to remember. It's much more interesting to you as a writer, and you'll have a better knack for it because you know what the heck's going on because it's your type of field that you want to get into. Oh, this phone is not scrolling up. It's like the bottom half of this phone doesn't work properly. Well, yeah, done. Yeah, pretty much, I guess. Who's nocturnal? Uh-oh, he's gonna draw them touching each other. Coming soon. I mean, the last one you drew was really good. The updated version. Dun, dun, dun. Who's 50? Oh, aren't they 15? Okay, so the art I've seen you do looks pretty good. I see it. I see what you did. I see exactly what you did, actually. Even the black outline, I see what you did. I know how you did that. I know exactly how you did that. But it fits. I've been entertained with terrible art, so there you have it. I've been entertained with art that was straight garbage. But it's just, it's uniqueness in its own way. Just make it intentional is all I have to say. Alright, I'm gonna draw someone else now. Always make it intentional. I'm gonna draw a couple dudes in here. Nah, I don't want to do that. I'm gonna pick a random character in the folder to draw. The extra characters folder. Wait, should I draw the fish guy again? Nah. Should I draw another fish person? Yeah, why not? If I could find him. Well, he's gone for good. Sayonara. God damn it. He's definitely right here. He is not. Is that Hop? Yeah. I could draw this guy. I already drew him twice already, but I could draw him again. Yeah, the dots. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, they did have that a lot. Fisherman. My voice hurts. Should I draw another Fishman or keep it this guy? I already have a drawing of him with his clothes. Let me get that reference out. Alright, I know the reference is in the back somewhere. Let me just find it. Alright, these are future scenes. But I need to find it. This is not supposed to be in this folder. Alright. Alright. I don't think I'm gonna find Fishman. What are you getting? How did I get here? I don't know. You love to be here. This is your place now. This is your home. Look at that smooching. Oh, there he is. I found him. Fishman. Drinking the sunshine. It's called sunshine because it makes you happy. There's a happy trail when you saw the fish. Yes, there is. Gotta make it a little realistic. Come on now. Why are you licking your lips to that? What the hell? Yeah, change your name, 101. This is so silly. What is silly? You're silly. Welcome to Numen's Law. Yeah, look at my beautiful characters. Look at them. Look at them all. Look at them. Look at them. Look at them. Look at them. The one licking their lips? Yeah, she's weird. Hold on, let me just, where's my AC remote? Oh, there it is. Fishman. Let's draw Fishman again. Get one good look at him, fellers, before we draw him again. Should I draw him like this or in the Fishman outfit? Or I draw him in another one? Secretly gooned the Fishman. You're worse than Overthrown. You're worse than Overthrown. Alright, how are we gonna draw him? Should I just draw him in like a get ready stance with this spear thing? No, I think he's gonna have it like he's swinging it around. I know exactly how he's gonna use it to fight. No, he's gonna have it like... No, that's stupid. The concepting phase. I don't have the pose for his body, so I'm gonna have to make up one. Make him have no shirt. What the hell? Alright, he probably undoes his buttons when he's about to fight. So now he becomes shirtless in a way. Why aren't the AC making noises? Alright. Alright, so... Alright, I have an idea. I have an idea. Alright, there, it's gonna be like that. Something like that instead. But I should probably draw him bigger, if anything. But we're gonna see where we go with this. And, you know... Hello, Anna. Or is it Anna? I go with Overthrown. There's... Can you make Fishman flex for us? Oh, God. I sense a nice banning coming soon. He's an honest working man. Me and Fisherman got a lot of common. Shake it to the max. Oh, God. I don't know. I like to start from their most, let's just say elephant in the room body part. Technically, this is still the stick man. I just made the big middle circle that I usually have all the other characters. Regular middle circle. I just enlarged this part and this part. I just enlarged this part way around because that's the focal point, man. But I'm also trying to cheat it in a way. I don't know how big his belly's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be that big though. And he's wearing his pants too. I don't know how much it's gonna hang, but he's gonna be shirtless, I guess. So, I think he's gonna have his. Nah, we're gonna do that later. So if my hand's holding a thing like that, it'd probably be like this, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it be like this? Yeah, it'd be like this, if anything. Hands holding it like this in a way. Then I'll have it like go over here probably. Then I erase this to make this more clear. Alright, what is this? Then the thing is probably going to come through his hands, so I should probably make it a little bit bigger. Bink bonk. Bink bonk. Bink bonk. It's going to come through his hands. That's how that makes sense. And then I'm going to have it like this for now. I'm going to erase that actually. Johnny is fighting Cinna. What? What gets your blood boring? More to grab though. Let me show you. I like that. Nah, you just hate her. No, they're hot. Overhyped people make me angry. That's funny. Said, didn't you have enough? Save some for the rest of us. Food's expensive. Alright. Alright, we're gonna have his overalls hanging like this, I think. I think he's gonna have like the fisherman feet thing I had before. He's kind of standing sassy like. I don't like that. We're gonna have to fix that. The only way to fix it is to raise his feet up so it doesn't look sassy. It looks like he's just turned. Yeah, that makes more sense. Okay, that's much better. Ah, okay. I don't recall agreeing. I don't know what you're saying. I don't know. I don't subscribe to that. Watching him eat like what? It depends. Because if they're eating and that's what it looks like, and you can tell that's why they are the way they are, then it makes me mad. But if they're just that uncontrollable. Alright, what does his overalls look like? So they're gonna be like tucked in like this. I think his his legs are too long. But I could be tweaking. Or maybe they're in the wrong spot. Yeah, it's way over here. It's in the wrong spot by a mile. It's supposed to be like right here, if anything. So now he looks like he's turned. Good God, no one said anything? You guys suck. Yeah, that's way better. What the heck? That's why I'm live talking to myself. Do you just talk to yourself when you draw? When you're locked in like me? Yeah. It's because you guys are here. I gotta make noises, you know? I gotta make noises. I don't usually talk to myself when I draw, when I'm by myself. But I do, like, make noises. Sound effects. That's about it. That's all you're getting out of me. I'm trying to draw the fit like this, but the shirt down like this. That's how we appeal to both sides. But most people are just waiting for me to draw the head part, to be honest. Alright, that makes more sense, I think. Now I'm going to draw the overalls hanging like this. Nah, where's the other ones? I don't even know how they look. I don't even know how overalls be looking. Alright, let's draw his happy trail. Alright, let's just draw them hanging like this for now. I'm just gonna draw like that. And it'd be like this, I guess. Ding dong, ding 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 dong. Alright, his feet's still bothering me. We'll come back to it. What's up, punk bunny? Seductive. Oh God. The power's in the wrong hands. Dude, I want to see what you do. I want to see if you can, actually. So, the fish head's always on, like, a sideways position. Might draw the Fisherman in the intro looking up at the star. Because this would be a good panel for him to do that, actually. Since he's slightly turned to the side, we're going to have this come in more. I should spend more time on it. I'm a little scared for you guys. Honestly, you should be scared. I shaved my happy trail so I can run Hot Wheels along myself flawlessly. Been there, done that. Oh, God. Save him. You're our only hope, Van Waffle. But your name's Van Waffle. I don't know if we're getting far. Alright, where was I? Bam. Oh, wait. I gotta draw the traps. Failed. I failed. Failed art school, guys. Alright, yeah. I failed. Alright. Gotta draw the traps, actually, before we get to the head part. Alright, there. Now we're good. Doop de doop, doop de doop, doop 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 doop. I need to play music. I'm not allowed to because I'll have to delete my live stream if I do that. So, yeah. Tragic. That's why I'm imagining my own music right now. Alright, where was I? Was it after the eyes? Yes, it was. Ding dong. Dun 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 dun. The Fisherman beer belly. I'm gonna give him the gloves, the rubber Fisherman gloves he had in the first one. My Huion. It's all what? Time them out. Hello, Chelsea. All right. Time them. Time them out. Good God. It's running rampant. They're getting too excited. Make yourselves useful. Alright. I guess I'll have to take matters into my own hands. As usual. Lucky for you, I'm trying to draw here, but I'll give you a few moments. Cherish it wisely, because it's not going to end good for you. Dun 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 dun. This is not even coming out the right way. But if it was aiming up here, it technically would be going over here. This mix makes me... Alright, we got no moderators here. Good God. They're getting too excited. I'm grounded from drawing? How? Oh, I don't even want to ask that question. I forget I said anything. It was both of you. What are you talking about? You can't blame people for your actions. They lit the fire and you threw the Molotov. You can't. They laid the trap and you pushed them in it. Oh. I hate the mountains. The mountain's a beautiful place. Take pictures. Cherish it while you can. Take pictures. The mountains are a beautiful place. Alright, now it's time to change these overalls up a little bit. That's fine like that, actually. Circle! I left my blue life behind, but I'm not. Now I'm regretting it. At a winery and you can't even drink the wine? Humans. I don't drink, but I wouldn't even go, but still. What the hell? 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 Alright, what is this? I gotta draw the... These are actually based off Yeezys. I put Yeezy slides on the back, like some thick Fisherman boot type things. Me draw while drunk? Who says I ain't drunk? I'll never drink in my life, you foul beast. Anita Maxween. You foul scum. Take him to the chum bucket, where he will work the rest of his days making chum. Dang, alright bro, chill out. I'll never stop stealing. Cakes, where the hell were you? I'm about to see this art that was just sent. And it better not be... Okay. Okay. I almost... Watch your mouth. You watch that. Mouth. Watch your goddamn mouth. No! If you go live right now, I'll kicks and watch and you watch you instead of Flame. Go watch right now. I will abandon this dork. Well, I'll send you there right now. Boom! Get cannonballed. Get cannonballed. I'll send you there right now. Yeah, you want to go so bad? There. I don't tolerate insubordination. I think this is morals over views, man. Morals over moderation. Watch my mouth. What's wrong with my mouth? I think I put Vaseline on today. Did I do it correctly? I am angry at court, and I'm taking the kids. They're mine. They're my kids now. Alright. I'm at court. I'm at divorce court. Watch my mouth. I swear I put chapstick on. Was Berry Skittle Blast not enough? That's Kicks right now. I'm gonna write a paragraph about you on Yelp. Uh-oh. Paragraph on Yelp coming. Watch out, friends and family. Had to send Overthrown. Should I give him some love handles? Alright, where is it? He's just not... What? What did you even say to me? You have a question and you didn't even ask the question. You can giggle, but you can't be fruity giggling up in here like Overthrown, be kicking and wailing his feet. And sneak dissing me every chance he gets. What? Hello, art boy. I was being polite. Yes, but what is thy question, Mr. Sawyer? Fine. Kicks, I needed you. They were talking hornball stuff in here like wild. But you was changing your accounts tag. You're still Kicks 101. I thought you were changing your name. Hero 101 boy. What's your favorite type of drink except Red Bull? Please say Monster. Please. I mean, I just got off of that stuff, but I'm willing to try it again. For good old time's sake. Love me, Red Bull. Dr. Pepper. I used to be the only soda I drank at one point. Dr. Pepper. Now I just drink water. I really like girly drinks from Starbucks. Oh, you would. Not surprised. Go back to blonde. What does your family think about Numen's Law? Well, even till this day, I still try and show my mom stuff, and she's just like over it already. She's like, okay. That's how it feels. My dad's like, My dad likes it. My dad messes with it, but he's not really into it, because he's just not into that stuff to begin with. But he sees the vision. But you know how moms and dads are. They want to see something with it, you know? They want to see, like, progress. They want to see me with 1,000 racks in my pocket. My older brother, Jalen, really likes Bora. But he doesn't really read it that much. I mean, he doesn't read it at all, I don't think. But he really likes Bora. But he's not really going out of his way to, you know. My other brother that, like, raps and stuff, he, with the dreads, I'm not sure if I've shown him before. I'd have once, but he really messes with it. He understands because he was going to be an artist at one point, but he just gave it up. He was the artist before me, actually. But yeah. And we talk concepts time to time. He has some great concepts I'm willing to do a one-shot for. And he'll probably take up drawing on the side, too. But that's really it. I haven't really shown anyone else. And I feel like I show everyone else, and every time I mention it, they're like, ooh, at the first. And then they're like, they say the ooh thing still, but it's only like that type of ooh where you put it on the refrigerator and you're not really impressed. You can't force your way of life on people, I know. But, like, they're not into it, really. Cause if they're not into it, they're not into it. You gotta respect it, I guess. But the only thing that matters is if you guys like it. Teehee. Check my artwork. Are you commanding me, sir? Are you commanding me? I don't see your artwork. The fridge drawings. Yeah, get treated somewhat like fridge drawings when I show people new things, so I don't even bother. It's like, at this point in... I still seek that, like, childlike gratification sometimes. Like, hey, look what I did. And really, these days, no one cares. No one that you care about, you want to care about, cares. You know what I mean? I mean, Nijiro, we be, like, discussing our stuff all the time. But he kind of stopped drawing. He's not locked in enough. Understandably so right now. But other than that, like, other than other artists, people that are, like, in your house, they won't understand or appreciate it. You get what I'm saying? But they when it's really good, like a good huge piece, then they'll might say something. But other than that, it still feels like I've never really, you know, like when I was painting the shoes initially, it was like, oh, that's cool, because I knew it was making me money. But it wasn't really like, you know. They knew it was getting me dollars big time. But at that point, now it just feels like I'm yeah. But at this point, I don't care because, well, I still do care somewhat at the end of the day. But it's like, I need to lock in because this project's not going to complete themselves. They only want to see results, I can tell. Understandably so, I guess, but whatever. Oh, God. I don't. As long as you guys receive it well, you're my audience, not my family. You understand? If you guys like it's what matters. Like me as an artist, I like some of you guys' creations. So. Some. But yes. You know, we can't always. And I'm not saying it like a sob story. It's like you like what you like, you don't what you don't. The people that understand it do, the people who understand it don't. And I am grateful. The end. I'm pretty deep. Don't say that here. They'll take that sentence. It's been a while. I've been trying to learn how to draw because I'm a beginner. I know, Magic Mike, and they keep banning you. They don't even let you speak. Can you be Magic Mike in peace? Can you be Magic Mike in peace? Hey, Mr. Van, I'm viddy deep. I'm viddy. Have any tips? I got plenty tips. That didn't sound right. Anyways, pause, play, resume. Anyways, yes, my top 10 tips for learning drawing. Understanding your shapes, draw it evenly, draw your proportions right, start at a style you can understand well, and go from there. Look at different inspirations, add different bits and pieces to your repertoire over time, and just never stop. That's literally all you gotta do. You don't need a plan, you just have to have the interest. You know what I hate? When people think like, oh, you got talent. No, I was trash once. I still am. Yep. And join my Discord, Mr. Magic Mike. If you want any actual tips to further. Flames, I drew on toilet paper. Why'd you do that? I mean, I guess I like the ambition. Hello, Mr. Tita? TTA? I still draw stick figures. Okay. Draw these stick figures. Stick figures. Draw these type of stick figures. Transform your stick figures into this and go from there. That's my specific lesson to you. I want to see 3 of these from you. They don't have to be on weird dynamic angles, but I have plenty of videos you can look at of stick figures. I gotta draw this one next for the video. Transform your stick figures and then go from there. I still have to make a video on what to do next from the stick figures. This was literally a stick figure. This was a stick. They're all stick figures. They all start from stick figures. I don't have Discord. That's tragic. Well, that's the only way I can give you pointer to pointer basis, or I can show you bit by bit, because that's literally the only way to do it. But that's fine if you don't have it. I'm not forcing anyone to get it. I don't care. But I was grounded. I like ink. What? We're like Prime Kane and Undertaker. Did you eat the ink? Yes. How did it taste? Good. What did it taste like? Berries. How? Well, create a new one. You're a new person now. If you had to respawn with a new name in a new world, what would you be? Make that your Discord. If you had, or whatever you create your character's name usually is when you create your character. Who do you want to be known as? Change your name as that. If you had to respawn to a world such as this one, what would be your name? And there's no last names here either. What would be your main character's name? What sounds cool to you? What sounds interesting? Go from there. If you don't know a name, look at definitions and look at your culture and look at I like to convert names into Ukrainian because I'm part Ukrainian, of course. Not 25%, but it's a big impact on my life because my grandmother's full. But I'm learning Chinese, so sometimes I look at translations from words that I like in Chinese to see if it sounds cool or not. 很高兴认识你。我是老师，我不是先生。Alright. Use your full legal name. Put slat. No. Hello, Muzan. I'm seeing that movie soon. I'm seeing it soon as the day it drops. I'm seeing it in the theaters. Don't do that. Oh, yes, I'm learning Chinese. I just said 3 sentences. I said, nice to meet you. I'm not a teacher. I'm a student, is what I said earlier, just like 5 seconds ago. I got a little, I might pay for tutor lessons too. We'll see. But I'm doing pretty decent. It's one of my goals is to learn another language. I want to learn Chinese, and then I'm going to learn Japanese. It's way harder to learn Chinese, so I'm doing it first. German fatigue. I'm trying to learn Korean. Nice. What are you? What are you and why? I have this person now I talk to once a week. He's I like FaceTime them. They're from China. They're pretty cool. He's pretty cool. Then we converse as best we can. He speaks way better English than I speak Chinese, that's for sure. But yeah. I'm surprised I drew this pretty decently. I'm proud of the outcome. I like how this came out. A+ for effort. A+. Sorry, I got distracted. I want to learn Japanese. Hey, man. Swag integrant. It's going to be my best work yet. I want to see what you come up with. I really do. Let's see what you think is peak swag. I'm curious. And you don't post it in the NL fan arts. Because that is a concept of your own. But I'll keep gut rip in there because you already put him in there. And he's already got his reactions. No need to repeat yourself. So, let's see. I'm going to rate your things. Yeah, this is clean. I'm glad we drew Mr. Fishman. I wasn't going to at first, but here we are. Overthrown keeps dissing me. I'm going to have a keyword ban him. Every time he says a certain keyword, it just takes him out automatically. There's different ways to say it, but that's casual. What? What are you saying? All right. Konnichiwa. Yeah. I'll post it wherever I please. Well, you're going to face the wrath of what happens. You're going to face the wrath of what happens if you post it in the wrong spot. I'm just going to delete it instantly. Who do you think wins? Fishman or... Oh, good. I don't even know what his name is. Let me look up some def. See, this is how I'm going to figure out his name. I'm going to look up on Google. I'm going to go to history. I did not have 18 tabs open. That's a lie. What is this? That is not 18 tabs. Stop lying. What does this say? Does Staples have self-printing? I don't know. I'll have to check that out. So I'm going to look up English to Chinese. And I'm going to look up fish. See what it means in Chinese, how to say it. You. Okay, it's just you. Okay. That's cool. Well, it's actually you. You. No, I don't fucking know. Alright, let's try fish in Ukrainian. Let's see what that converts to. Fish is Ryba. Okay, his name's Ryba because it means it's totally canon, buddy. You're I almost cooked you. Too late, you're cooked. You got pre-cooked. Preheated. Because I was about to dish. His name's Ryba. Because that means fish in Ukraine. Nien. Alright. What about fish head, though? Because Ryba sounds... Oh, no. Hell no. Fish. Or what is, Fish eye. Oh no. Fish. Ryba. Maybe the race is called Ryba. No. Nope. No. Maybe the race should just be called Ryba. Fish. What's fish in Chinese again? Fish head in Chinese. Yu toe. Why do I say that? Let me look that. Connect, fool.
Yu toe.
Yu toe. Okay, maybe I'll do that. Maybe. No. What's another way of saying fish? No, not too much. That person is over the top too much. Hello, Perry. Perry. Alright, so what's a good one? Fin. No, fish scale. Yulin? No, that sounds too. Okay, what's a good one? Fish eye. Let's try that in Chinese. Yuyan. I think I'm just gonna call them Ryba. No, his name's Ryba. But what is the race called? Oh no, I don't know yet. Nah, just leave it fish heads for now. But his name's Ryba. It means fish in Ukrainian. Ryba. Ryba the Fisherman. That looks like terrible handwriting. And this is King Imp. The Gork King. I feel like it's weird saying king and two twice in that. No one can clone me. Are you sure? Overthrown clones. Perry the Platypus. Said Perry, you'll never stop me and my Anator. Alright, this is clean. This is him ready to fight. This is battle stance. Ryba the Fisherman. And it's crazy that he's fishing for fishermen. Now, this race was created out of punishment. This was before, though. Before the star. Or were they? I don't know. We're gonna have to see. Nah, maybe they're just this. Maybe they're just one of the natural races. Someone's like, how do you feel eating your own kind in a way? Greeting, O human. You sound like you're not a part of this century. Or are you a cat, perchance? Are you a cat? Welcome back, Rohit. I hate kicks. I hate you, brother. I have art block. Well, we've been here for so long. It's too late now. Cannibalism is real. There is a race of cannibals. But they come after the star. I was making a timeline yesterday. Is eating your own skin cannibalism? I don't know the actual definition, but in my local term, I'd say if you do it more often than not, unless it's like some, no, I'd say if it's eating other people's skin, yes. It's more about indulging in it, really, is what makes it cannibalism. Are you enjoying it? Do you doing it on a regularly basis? Alright, is that what would make it pretty much cannibalism? If you're indulging in it, like it's a regular occurrence, and it's of someone else. Gus just hates you. It's a plot. They ate their own kin to survive, yes. Fan-made flag. Just shut up. I could never be as good as you, Kix. You get all the attention, all the girls, and Mom loves you more. I can't stand it. I'm moving out. I'm sick of this place. When I come back, I'm never coming back. What am I talking about? I'm Bubba Sawyer. I fuck with cannibalism. Yes, I was going to add the meat people in the background of the panel I'm supposed to be working on right now. This one I was going to add them in, but they're after the star. They come way after. This is before the star disappears. So, I was going to put them in the background, but the meat people, man. You're overexcited? I think you're overexcited. Who's in his own world? This is my realm, mongrel intruder. Don't you know? This is the realm of Numen's Law, baby! Oh, God. Check it out. Viewer discretion advised. Look at its beauty. Isn't it glorious? I was just wearing the shirt. It's drying outside, you know. But isn't it beautiful? Isn't she lovely? Wait, this ain't supposed to be here. I guess this is promotional art. This is the promotional art folder. I don't know why. But yeah, that's the OG digitalized one. But yeah. Isn't she lovely? Don't break your heart. I'm bored. I'm bored too. You're boring me. You know what? I'll send you to this afterworld myself. You're lucky I failed. I couldn't tap the screen, so you survived night 1. But you won't survive night 2. I'm drinking marinara sauce. You're weird. Just skip to Lake Luminescence. The reservoir, it's filler. That's crazy. It's not filler. None of it's filler. I didn't go to school for some days, and rumors spread that I was kidnapped and taken to Africa. Alright, fellers, I'm going to end the live here. Are you ready for that? I don't think you are. You should be ready for it. This is how I was sitting in my chair the entire time. Knees out. But yes, FNAF reference. Yes, FNAF reference. Night 1. Night 1. But it's a little hot in here, so I'm strip teasing. Alright, because I said I was bored. Shh, we look alike. We do actually look alike. I'm your black version. Get off, it's hot in here. Gah. Look at the skin change, the color difference. You can't even see. We did ask. Nah, I'm like 5'10 and a half, maybe 5'11. Maybe 5'11. Good night, boss man. I'm just a skinny boy. Doodle Bob. Yep, we got Doodle Bob and we got Plank. If you know Plank. I can't zoom in. Yeah, that's Plank. I'm 6 feet at just 16. Oh, yeah? Well, not all of us can be blessed with those genes. But my genes are better. I don't care what you say. All right. I'm strong 5'9", but I'm built like a tree. You're a tree stump, then. Nah, I'd say if you're like 5'3", you're a tree stump. All my OCs are taller than... a lot of my female OCs are tall. That's because that's how I like them. Conquering that mountain, man. I'm underweight, too. But that's okay. Yep, jeans. If you don't like your jeans, put on a new pair. What's good, Elizabeth? How are you tonight? Real, bro. Yep, so real, honestly. I don't like wearing jeans. I look skinny and weird in them. But this is the end. Bye, guys.